Let's go, baby! Welcome everyone back to another episode of your OGR. As today is game 44 as the Edmonton Oilers went up against the Montreal Canadiens and pulled away with a nice old comeback victory, baby. As the Edmonton Oilers beat up the Canadiens 4-1. And what was one of the best games out of the entire year. I know I said that for the Winnipeg Jets game, but I said that way too soon, as this Montreal Canadiens game took the cake. I mean, the amount of times I was on the edge of my chair, like practically in my monitor. My face was in my monitor because of the fact that this game was so good and I wanted the Oilers to win so badly in this game. I was watching this game and I seen the dirty shit that the Montreal Canadiens were due, and I was like, man, I want to beat this team so goddamn bad tonight. And Cassian stepped up, and Ethan Bear stepped up, and McDavid was out there scoring highlight reel goals and hitting everyone. I mean, this guy was on a whole nother level. Thank you, Corey Perry and Danault, for doing that dirty ass shit to piss off McDavid, because I think that's what really got him going, is those dirty ass knees, which I think I'm going to talk about this right off the get-go and just put it right out there. Perry and Danault, you are goddamn pussies and bums. Alright, I hate when I'm watching hockey and I see these knee-on-knee contacts. I absolutely hate it. Right? You see these players just go for the hit, but they decide that, oh, I can't hit the hit. I'm just gonna, drag out my leg. It is the most dangerous thing in the world to do. I don't care, if you're doing it, like, you're not supposed to do it on anyone. It's a dangerous ass hit. And when I seen it twice from both Perry and Danault went to the box afterwards once he did it, I mean, Corey Perry should have went to the box, first of all. These refs were complete garbage all night long. The amount of tripping penalties that I did not see called was an absolute joke. But hey, we won. We got like 4 power plays? We should have got a lot more because the Canadiens were absolutely taking more penalties than that. I see McDavid enter the zone in one time on a power play. He got tripped up. There's no call. I seen Archibald on a breakaway. Jeff Petrie tripped him. No call on the play. These refs are an absolute joke. And it's starting to really piss me off the way that I'm seeing these refs, ref the games. They're not reffing it fairly, and they need to actually start calling calls out on the ice. They need to stop putting their whistles back, because stuff like this will happen with Perry, knee, and McDavid, and with knee and McDavid. I said it in a previous episode that they need to start the game with a bang. They need to go out there and set the tone. They need to go out there and call, not everything, but just call the big penalties like Perry, knee, and McDavid, so nothing else happens throughout the game. I did love where McDavid absolutely nailed Danault, and Danault was an absolute pansy. Like, oh, I gotta hold on to him because I got fucking nailed by the best player in the world. Anyways, instead of trash talking Danault and his trash ass play last night, let's get into the game here, as in the first period, Connor McDavid with a beautiful goal, but guess who ruined it? All right, the bum Alex Chiasson. This play actually frustrated me. I cannot speak English. This goal was really frustrating to me, to be completely honest with you. I was watching the game, and McDavid absolutely rifles one, and I got hyped. I was like, yes, let's go. We got a big goal here for McDavid. This is what we need. We get a first goal of the game. We haven't played very well against the Canadiens this year, so getting Connor McDavid to get a first goal of the game was huge for us. But guess who ruined it? Alex goddamn Chiasson. This actually frustrated me, seeing what he did, because the mental awareness to crash the net but hit the goalie is actually dumb. No one touched Chiasson, but all he did was just nail Price in the head. And you know what? Even if I was Chiasson in that spot, I would have the awareness to not hit the goalie. It is an absolute embarrassment from Alex Chiasson on that play. That is all his fault. Legit. It was like the Puljujärvi offside, but this was Chiasson's fault without a doubt. And he was probably one of the worst players throughout the night. But seriously, if Alex Chiasson never hit the goalie, that probably might have been a goal. Without a doubt, that might have been a goal for the Edmonton Oilers if Alex Chiasson just didn't go to and crash the net. If he just, played it smart, cut way up in front instead of trying to kill Carey Price for some reason, which Carey Price didn't show up for the second period, which then Jake Allen came in, and Jake Allen was an actual beast throughout the rest of the game, and he just Well, it was terrifying me because going into that third period, it was 1-0 for the Montreal Canadiens, which Eric Stahl put up a big one, though, with a nice pass there from Corey Perry. He practically, used his skate to direct it into the back of the net there, which got the first goal of the game there. That second period was a very quiet period, though. There was lots of hits, lots of missed calls, lots of power play chances for the Edmonton Oilers, which we even got a power play going into the third period to start things off, but we weren't able to capitalize on it. Actually, we weren't able to capitalize on any of our power plays. And to be honest with you, I don't understand what's with Tippett's thought and his hard-on of Alex Chiasson. I don't understand it, and it's ticking me off still to this day why we still play Chiasson, the amount of minutes he does and the amount of minutes he gets on the power play. He doesn't get very much 5-on-5 time. He gets more power play time than anything, but he's an absolute bum on that power play, and I will say that over and over and over and over again, because Puljujarvi could do the exact same damn thing as Alex Chiasson out on that power play, without a doubt. Puljujarvi could do it better than what Chiasson could do. Who had 2 points tonight? And that was Puljujarvi, who had 2 points tonight, compared to Chiasson, who had absolutely nothing last night. And, I just really would like to see Jesse Puljujarvi on that power play. I would really love to see that. I don't mind Chiasson when he's a fourth line guy, but when he's playing the minutes that he's playing and he's forced him to do the stuff that he's forced to do, he's not a very good power play guy. You look at everyone that's out on the ice and you see one bum out there every time, and he's recognizable because he's with McDavid, Draisaitl, and a bunch of other good players, is Chiasson, because he cannot control the puck, he cannot cycle it very well, he's horrible at it when we're on the power play, and every time he touches it, we lose the puck. It's like Tyson Barrie out there, right? Tyson Barrie is also a noticeable guy on that power play. It's Chiasson and Barrie, and it always feels like those two guys are the ones who relinquish the puck and turn it over every single time. Anyways, Eric Stahl gets a big one. I don't really remember what was the defensive miscue on this one. It was just a really nice pass from Corey Perry setting up Eric Stahl in front of the net. And then going into the third period, and now our dreams have come true. Nurse and Bear were put together. And this is where the offense really started to gel. And, I've said this for, months, that Nurse and Barrie just don't fit alongside of each other. They don't. It's showed by the analytics, and just by pure math, you could add it up by yourself. Offensive defenseman plus offensive defenseman equals lots of goals going into the back of your net. It's basic mathematics. And when you put Bear and Nurse alongside of each other equals great offense. Oh, and great goals against, because that's what we got between Bear and Nurse. They played great defensively, and not just that, Bear was playing one of his best games throughout his entire career. This game, the way that he played, he was so patient. The way he was moving the puck, it was like, it was orgasmic watching this guy play. Honestly, it was so pleasurable to watch Ethan Bear play last night, because the way that he's playing as a defenseman made me just jump up and down as a fan. And he got us the first goal of the Edmonton Oilers of this game. We tied up the game. It was a game-tying goal. And, man, you should have just seen Barry. He was like, yeah, let's go! Woo! And I'm like, in my room, I'm like, yeah, let's go! I'm jumping up and down. I'm like, yeah, Bear, first goal of the season, buddy. And it was a beautiful pass from Connor McDavid. I could still see Ethan Bear's face, just like a big old smile on his face, and I was excited. And then, 5 minutes later, Connor McDavid coming down, gets hooked up by Sherrod and some other bum, dangles right through him, in the back of the net, and the Edmonton Oilers go up 2-1, baby. And Connor McDavid, with a highlight reel goal, just carries the team throughout the defensive core and puts it in the back of the net. And then a wonderful pass from Puljujarvi as he's on a breakaway. It snipes it on Jake Allen. And then Devin Shore gets the empty netter with his 5th of the season. This game, from top to bottom, that ending of the game was the most exciting part of this game. Because, we should have won this game without a doubt, because of the way that this game looked. We dominated a lot throughout this entire game. Even the analytics show our defense was great. Our defense wasn't the best, but our goals for was amazing. Our goals against wasn't too bad. I think we did pretty good, defending the puck and playing really well. Nygaard once again had another great night as well. His speed was just disrupting a lot of play. He wasn't able to do a lot because he only got about 8 minutes. But Puljujärvi had a great game. Ethan Bear had a great game. Zach Kassian was actually going on and banging bodies. I was really happy with the way that he was playing as well. And see, this is what I mean. When we break up Tyson Barrie and Darnell Nurse plays 100 times better. Barrie went down to play with Russell. Larson, I think, went and played with Jones. Bear actually got more ice time than... He was the second most played defenseman throughout the entire night, and he deserved it because he played one of his best games, without a doubt. And shout out to Mike Smith because he played amazing as well. And, you know, the funniest thing was, after I seen this win, is going into Hot Take Hockey's chat and then, you know, going into some other people's chats and seeing all the fans like... If Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl was not on the Edmonton Oilers, they would be nothing. They would be a trash team. And you know what? I always laugh at those arguments because it's stupid. It really is. And I'm going to get really up close with you guys. It's stupid. It really is. It's the stupidest argument to ever have. It's like... What happens if Crosby Malkin wasn't on the Pittsburgh Penguins? What happens if, I know Toronto has multiple star players, but if you take all their star players off their team, and Tavares and Nylander and, you know, Marner and Matthews, even if you take Matthews and Marner off that team, they really don't got a lot left there in Toronto, right? You take a lot of stars off of each and every team, a lot of teams are just not good. You take McKinnon and Rantanen and Landeskog off the Colorado Avalanche, and they're just a mediocre team. Right? You could do that with just about every single team. It's a joke why people... It's such a funny argument seeing these people like, oh, yeah, if Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl wasn't on the Edmonton Oilers, they would be bad. I'm like, dude, man, maybe I'm going to just pour some more salt in your wound, buddy. Just keep being salty. As, man, this game was amazing from top to bottom. Got me ready for some playoff hockey, and we're almost there. I mean, we got a month left, as today's 420, so if you're smoking up a little bit, I hope you're having a good day, because I'm going to do the exact same damn thing all day long. Also, part of that, I will be live streaming today as well. I'm going to be doing the Canucks and Leafs game at 7 p.m. at Mountain Time. So come on and join me for that game, as we're going to hopefully see the Canucks whoop some ass against the Leafs. That's what I'm hoping for. It should be a really exciting game, so it's going to be at 7 p.m. at Mountain Time. I should be able to go live. If I'm not, go check out my Twitter. The link will be down in the description below. I'll be announcing on there if I'm going to be live or not. But yeah, this game was amazing. Mike Smith, shout out for you for just making some great saves. Ethan Bear, I would kiss you. Same with Puljujärvi and same with McDavid. I would turn gay for you guys because you guys are absolutely magnificent, and you guys were great last night, and it was an amazing game to watch. And I cannot wait to watch many more for the Edmonton Oilers, as our next game is on Wednesday, which I will be live streaming that one as well. I should have live streamed this one, but I was not really able to. But I will be able to live stream the one on Wednesday between the Edmonton Oilers and the Montreal Canadiens, so make sure to be there. We got 2 days of great live streaming ahead of you, so let's get this going, baby. Make sure to flood the chat. It's going to be some amazing ass streams, but for right now, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the live stream. Adios, amigos.